Doug Snyder. This is Intimacy with God Ministries. It's Sunday's Thought Conditioner. Tonight's word is uphold. Uphold. Well, today was one of those days. We had a lot of fun. There was a lot of highs and lows in the last week. And I kind of was ambushed. Started off this morning, we headed up to see our grandbaby, our son and daughter-in-law. And they were not too far away, so we drove an hour and a half and got to hold this little baby, 7 months old, Vivian. You know, I put my hand right behind her back as she kind of was wiggling, getting her legs, strengthening her muscles. It was really fun. It's a real privilege to be a grandpa. I also saw a picture this week. It was one of those memories, 8 years ago today, and it was a picture of our family 8 years ago in Colorado, and we had done some hiking on a trail. And I remember hiking, and when you hike, you're climbing and you're crawling, and I've been on several scrambles, never really been on a certain, like a true mountain climb, but I have been on these hikes and scrambles. And anyway, I remember crawling up with the kids, and you know how you help them when they're scrambling, and they, Dad, I need some help. So you reach down and grab onto their forearm, or you clasp hands and you lift them up, you steady them, and then they give you a hug and you go on. Anyway, later today, not too long ago, I was hit with just a whole bunch of thoughts. The thought of one of our kids moved for 3 years overseas. Another one leaves for college this fall. Another one has transitioned into a new job last month, moved a little ways, not too far. Another one has been gone for the summer on an internship. I have some aging parents that we care for and help. We have a number of other things like you. Your life is kind of crazy. You're busy. There's lots to do. And so there are times when you feel a little bit overwhelmed. There's times when you kind of, like Vivian, you're kind of going like that in your walk, in your climb, up Faith Mountain, and you're a little wobbly, or you look up to God and say, God, I don't know if I can do this. And so he reaches down to give you a lift up. And the verse, Isaiah 41:10, came to mind. It says that, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And in Isaiah, in the context, God is laying out his help for Israel over the past. He's laying out how he has helped them. He has brought them basically from here to here, or from here to here. And he said, hey, don't worry, I got this. I got you. I'll strengthen you. I'll steady you. I'll hold on to you. You can trust me. And I think that's a good word to remember. Uphold. God will uphold us. He will strengthen us. He will steady us. He will uphold us with his righteous right hand. You see, like a good father, he knows when we are struggling and when we need to struggle to strengthen our faith, to mature our faith, to grow in our capacity of faith, to do bigger things. See, if we can think, oh, I can do that, no problem. Well, what faith is required in that? The things that God tells us to do are typically those things. How in the world are we going to do that? There's no way. Well, of course, that requires faith. It requires us to stay in communion, in relationship with God, to trust. There it is, faith. And in that journey, he upholds us with his righteous right hand, and he strengthens us. So today I had those thoughts. I had just a myriad of thoughts, just all the thoughts of the changes that have gone on and all the challenges we're facing, and quite honestly, some of my failures that I reviewed and how I have slipped and stumbled and shaken in my faith. And yet God has always been there. And he'll always be there for you to strengthen you and to uphold you with his righteous right hand. So you can trust him. If you are not subscribed, why not? Please do. Hit the button and subscribe. And please, would you share this with just one person? Share these videos with just one person that would be encouraged, especially by this week's word, uphold. And of course, like and keep watching. I look forward to each week with you. Bye-bye.